Alright, you're done. You're done.
Welcome to the Megan Sechrist Productions Podcast, where we talk about Megan Sechrist
And me.
Productions
And me.
and also podcasts.
And me.
Today, our guest is a Haley. Everybody say hi to Haley. That is enough of the intro music. That was the longest intro I've ever done. My goodness. Hello, welcome to the podcast.
I feel very welcome.
Yes, as you should. So what are your credentials? How many of these things have you been
I
in?
have been in 3.5. Been a part of 3.5. My first film thing was Nobody No Crime. I played the iconic character of insert douchebag man name because we don't remember the name that we created for him. I played him in Nobody No Crime. And then I was behind the scenes for Stained Red. I supplied the filming location and I held a sheet.
You were also the props master.
I was the props master. Yeah. And then I was in Heretics as the lovely role of Arity. Arity Valor.
She is a lovely role.
More to speak on that subject later. And then my final appearance was in Soldier Poet King as the soldier.
As the soldier, yes.
That was probably. It was probably gonna be a question later. Favorites.
What?
And
Oh yeah.
I'll save that for a later segment.
What were we just talking about that I was gonna... Oh, the douchebag husband. Okay, so in our first episode, we played Class Superlatives with Aaliyah and Rachel, and one of the questions was, I can't remember if it was who's most like their on-screen character or who's least like their on-screen character, but Rachel said Haley in Nobody No Crime, the douchebag husband.
Wow.
I need to...
Brad. He's in the laundry room.
Oh.
Are you live?
Yeah. You wanna say hi to the people?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
I hate you.
I know. You also don't like to be put on the internet. Alright, Brad Sechrist, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't see him, but we did.
He's the man.
He is the
myth,
man.
the legend.
So real. Anyway. Oh wait, we just talked about Class Superlatives.
Yeah, superlatives,
That
yeah.
was funny. Okay, now we're moving on to the segment of expose people, spill the tea.
Okay.
Tell us about your time here in the Megan Sechrist Productions realm.
Okay, so we'll start with my first production that I was a part of, Nobody No Crime. Little behind the scenes tea. So that wine that we drink.
Rachel talked about it.
She talked about that? Yeah, it was just water with red food coloring in it, and it was gross. Why did we not use like grape juice or something? Low budget.
Low budget.
Doing what
Very low budget.
Very low budget.
I don't think that there was any budget, actually.
No. The scene between me and Quinn, where I like take her hair out of the clip, that took probably like 700 tries. And oh, speaking of 700 tries, the scene where Rachel runs down the stairs very angrily to me, that took probably a bajillion tries.
Yep.
It was filled with a lot of laughter and the iconic quote, "What is this?
I don't know!"
But yeah, that one was fun. My favorite part of the music video is whenever you can see a reflection in the car. That's personally my favorite scene. What did we forget what were we not able to film?
There was one... We were supposed to do reshoots and scenes that we had not filmed. I don't even remember what scene it was. I think it was like the mistress moving all of her stuff into the house or whatever. And we were supposed to do that during our Christmas break from school, but Rachel and I ended up getting COVID, so we had no time to reshoot anything or film anything new. So I very poorly cut like a whole part of the song out.
Yeah. Very poorly.
My audio mixing has gotten significantly better as these have gone on.
Wasn't that like your first like like actual thing? Yeah.
And look how far we've come.
For real. For real.
I love the attention that Nobody No Crime has gotten during this podcast.
It's
Talked
just
a lot
it's just
about
iconic.
It is
It's
iconic.
Just, we go way back.
It's so good. Slay.
My hair is significantly longer than it was during the filming of that that music video.
The little boy
You
hair.
can't tell. It's
The
longer.
little
I don't
boy
think I
hair.
could pass as a man now.
Well, we have men now.
Yeah, we have actual male friends now. At the
Wow.
time, we did not. So, and our male friends look a little bit more than just like 12-year-old boys.
Yeah, it's true.
At the time, we had what, like Keegan.
Keegan
But
looked
he-
like an infant
But
baby
he looked like he
when
was
we
12 and
filmed
he could not
Nobody
pass as
No
like
Crime.
a douchebag grown man husband.
He
Could
gets
I
too
pass
nice.
as a douchebag grown man husband? Not really. But
It's okay. Really filmed it from the back.
Yeah.
It's fine.
yeah, my face was in it like for like 2 seconds. Anyways, but then Stained Red, I was just kind of like there. Like I just kind of like existed around. My biggest cameo, which actually was not even in the thing, it was whenever I caught the bloody bottle.
Oh,
And then,
right.
and then Aiden tasted the makeshift
That was
blood that we
so
made, and it was like barbecue or like ketchup and chocolate sauce.
I think it was ketchup and chocolate.
gross.
It was gross. And Aiden ate it.
Yeah, and he was like, "Not that bad." And I was like, "Okay."
It probably was that bad.
Yeah. He was probably lying.
That day was chaos. The second half of Stained Red filming was just nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
It was really not enjoyable. I remember the last day was the day that we filmed like the like dying on the bar.
Mhm.
That was miserable. I feel like we were all so fed up with each other. And
Yeah.
Quinn was watching Bluey on set the entire time as a productive thing.
Yeah. I was also the slate person.
You manifested
I
that.
literally manifested that. That was a bit freaky.
My set is falling apart.
I was the slate girl for that, and that was pretty fun. But I always forgot what scene we were on and what take we were on, and I'd be like, "Wait, what take is it? Wait, what? Wait, what is it?" Yeah, I was probably not. Why is it?
This was for the Heretics premiere.
Oh, I was like, why does it say take 8 o'clock? I was confused.
8
Never mind.
o'clock.
Anyways,
One thing that we did for Stained Red that I regret not doing for the Heretics was I had Ben write down like the good take for every shot, so I knew which one it was. So I didn't have to go back through and like look at all of the. That was a good idea, and we did not do that for the Heretics.
yeah. Then the Heretics rolled around. First of all, whenever I was in the car with Megan the one day before the cast list was released, and I was like, you know what? It'd be really cool if I could have like a lead in like one of her productions. Like that'd be pretty cool. But I was like, but it's always Rachel because Rachel's just like
Rachel's a nepo sibling.
yeah, she's nepotism baby, and also she's like it's just the convenience of her being
Yeah.
there, and also she's just Rachel. Like it fits. But I was like, oh, Rachel's gonna get like the lead. I'm probably gonna get like the character that dies. Like I thought I was gonna get the character that Rachel got.
Psyche.
I was like, I'm gonna get the character that has like 0.2 seconds screen time, like whatever. And I was like in the car with her talking about this, and she was just like, and like I didn't even think anything of it. And then like a couple days later, I think it was maybe like 2 days later or something. I don't know.
I think so.
And the cast list came out, and it showed that I was at Arity, and I was like, no way.
Cast list day for the Heretics was so fun. Because it was like 4th period. We were in school. And I was like, okay, I am not revealing any of the characters until I had everybody put their availability into a time tree so I could make the schedule and like filming schedule and things like that. And Grace was the only one who hadn't done it. So it's like 4th period of our school day, and everybody's like, Megan, send out the cast list. And I'm like, I am not doing anything until Grace fills out the time tree.
Right.
So she filled out the time tree, and then I had to go to orchestra, so I was like not on my phone, and everybody was so mad at me. And then I sent them out like one by one.
Yeah, you did do that.
Oh, that was so funny. So funny.
Yeah, it was a good time. Also, during Heretics, one of my favorite just days that I hold near and dear to my heart was the day we were at the place with the spray paint.
Oh, the refuge day?
Yeah.
There's been mixed opinions on that on this podcast
It was
recently.
just my favorite day. Really. No, my favorite part was whenever these grown men would come there, park their cars, which were like the most mid cars I've ever seen in my entire life.
The guy who showed up with like the Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, it's like a Toyota Corolla that's like bagged and it's like on the ground, and I'm like, your car is like doesn't even look cool, and then he's like, and I'm like, and mind you, this place has a decent amount of like reverb echo because it's like a big stone like place. I don't know. But, like, every time they would, like, rev their cars to an insane level, like, it would shatter our ears. Like, I think my ears were bleeding. It was actually terrible. There were a handful of people, I think maybe, like, 2-3 people that had to, like, pee behind the building because there was just, like, the only bathroom was in this, like, sketchy corner store that was, like, or, like, it was, like,
I went to the chiropractor.
That's what it was. They did go to the corner store at one point to get snacks.
Avery and Taylor were talking about that when they were here, because apparently Taylor thought that the cashier guy was cute.
But some people decided to use a real bathroom in the chiropractor office, but some of us just toughed it out and peed behind the building, and then Aaliyah got bit by a plant, and I was like the nurse on scene that day.
She's
like I had to heal like 3 people. But I'm not known for remembering my lines very well.
That's the other class superlative that you got. Most likely to forget their lines.
That would be me. That would in fact be me. Even if I do study my lines over and over and over again, I will forget them. I just have the worst memory ever. Fun fact, the scene where me and Patrick are sitting on like the stage or whatever, we were like facing each other, but behind him someone was holding a script, and then behind me someone was holding a script, because we each had lines that were like this long.
They were chunky.
Yeah,
they were like paragraphs.
We each had like paragraphs. It was like every other paragraph. So like instead of like it, the way that it was filmed, it looked like that we were like looking at each other, but we were both just staring straight at a script, reading off of it, and that was really something, acting with like a piece of paper. But yeah, that was fun. There were a lot of injuries, I feel like, during that, because they were a bit rambunctious.
There's definitely mixed opinions on that day that I've learned from the last like 2 days of podcasts.
My personal favorite wipeout was Rachel's was a good one, but my personal favorite, which was in fact kind of my fault, was Aiden. So he's supposed to like run up on stage and be like out of breath and like giving this big speech, and he was just not out of breath because he didn't actually just like run through the forest. So I was like, just like sprint full force to the end of this place and sprint back, and you'll probably be out of breath by then, because I know I would be. I'd be out of breath if I like walked to the other end and back. But that's just me personally. So I told him to like sprint to one end and come to the other end, and like you know how when you do like the shuttle run in school, you like run and then you like have the quick turn and then turn back? He like decided to do that little quick turn right in a puddle. Like it was a puddle and it was very slippery, I guess, and he ate it. Like he actually ate it. And it was the funniest thing ever, but I felt so bad because he tore up his leg. He was like bleeding.
That's what, we were talking about that on here. I was saying how all of the injuries in the promo pictures are real.
Yeah.
Like Aiden's got a bandage on his knee. Rachel's got one on her arm. Aaliyah's got one on her ankle, and they are all real injuries.
They are all real injuries and ailments. My watch is being blown up.
You're popular.
I am. Just it's the babs.
Of course it's the babs.
And then lastly, probably my favorite thing that we had filmed was Soldier Poke King. That one that was like the best like thing we've ever done ever, because we literally filmed it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like we were like, oh, it's gonna be like a 24-hour thing. Like because we went up to the Sechrist cabin, and so we went up to the cabin and we figured it would take like a while because it usually does. But like luckily the people that we had, like we're all like
you guys were
veterans.
seasoned professionals.
Yeah, we're all like
You know
veterans,
what's
and we
up.
know how to just like get to business and just get it done. And like, mind you, Soldier Poet King, there was nothing planned. Like there was like we picked out our outfits, and like our outfits weren't even 100% picked out until we got there. And then we just like kind of went into it, and we're just doing stuff, and like we were like it felt like the most productive thing I've ever done with like anything with your films, because like we were just like going off of each other, like, oh, we should do this, oh, we should do that. We're like, oh, that's a good idea. Or, like, oh, what if we do this? And like it was just like, I don't know, it was great. It was very creative. And I don't know, it was just fun because we did that, and then we had your uncle's pizza that he made, the grilled pizza.
Uncle
my
John's
gosh.
grilled pizza. Shout out.
I'm in dire need of that right now. So if someone could like fax me a grilled pizza, I would greatly appreciate it.
Why don't we just call Uncle John up and he'll come down here and grill us a pizza?
Literally. But what was I saying? I don't know, that was just like a really fun thing, and I feel like it was a good experience. This bozo over here was like out by like 9 o'clock at night, and then
I need to defend myself, okay? The day before we filmed Soldier Poet King was the Heretics premiere night, so I was like, okay, we're gonna Rachel or whatever your name is, Haley and Grace are gonna stay over that night, and then we're gonna leave tomorrow, and I'm gonna drive to the cabin. Little did I know that I would be up until, 1 o'clock in the morning watching Queer Eye because these bozos didn't want to go to bed.
I can't go to bed at night.
I was like,
can't fall asleep.
I'm going to bed because I have to drive tomorrow and I don't want to crash the car.
Yeah.
Sue me for trying to keep you guys safe.
There were a few moments where I thought the car was going to be crashed.
Mm-hmm.
But we survived. We made it.
That's okay. And Rachel recorded her...
Yeah.
Whatever, her cabaret something or other in the car. That was exciting.
Yeah, she did that, and then Grace just was singing, like, nonstop, and I was like, Grace, for the sake of my, like, sanity, please stop. But...
What a great day.
Your bracelet is, like, icky.
I know! I don't know why it's, like, yellow.
Ew. Does it still, like, glow?
I don't know.
Interesting. Anyways, but yeah, definitely think that Soldier Poet King was my favorite, and it was fun, and it took like 2 seconds to film, so.
It also took like 2 seconds to edit. Maybe it took 2.5 seconds to edit, but that was like an easy editing too. Because there's a saying in the film community that don't fix it in post, fix it in like pre. Like don't wait until the mistake has already been made. You gotta fix the mistake before it happens. And that's what we did at all of those like... Specifically the one where you're up on the big stump and you like fling the axe. We were so like meticulous to make sure that lined up. You just like stayed there and we were like, okay, you gotta switch the vest or whatever while she's still standing on the stump.
Yeah, like this was like kind of treacherous. Like I thought like it was rough because like I had this like very heavy axe in my hand pointed out. So I had to like run up on this stump, point the axe out, and then like while keeping my body completely the same, I had to like take off like, or I think I didn't have to take anything off. I had to
put the vest on.
I had to put on the vest and I had to put on the belt, and then I had to like put the thing back where it was, and it worked fabulously, and it was great.
Yeah, that was easy.
But yeah, have any other questions? Next segment.
We can do the next segment. Okay.
I'll probably go off on another tangent. So
Don't worry, everybody goes off on tangents during this part of the show.
Yeah.
This is the part of the show, this is my favorite part of the show, that I like to call the Denim 5 Below Whiteboard segment. That is for you. Here are...
right on this side?
Yeah. Here are... I don't know which one of those markers
I need all of them.
Well, because the first day I had 2 markers, and Rachel and Aaliyah were like, these markers don't work, so I had to leave twice in the middle of the podcast to make sure that oh, speak of the devils.
Oh,
Are they gonna come in here?
No. Get this bozo out of here. It's my turn.
It's Haley's turn. Avery, those pants are so cute. Hello. We have some special guest stars. You guys are just in time for Haley to play her denim whiteboard game.
This is a private podcast.
As if this is
episode.
my house.
Nothing is private. Rachel sat in here while Avery and Taylor
Yeah,
went
that
too.
is true.
Okay.
Don't interrupt me,
Okay.
please.
So, the denim whiteboard segment is my favorite because everybody plays a different game.
Okay.
So, your game is going to be guess which video this came from based on the zoomed in part of the freeze frame.
Oh, perfect. Is it gonna be also from stuff that I wasn't in?
Yes.
Oh, good. What are my...
All of them are inbounds. So,
Okay,
So
so...
you should have
Nobody, No
watched them
Crime.
on your own.
Nobody
I haven't
No
watched them
Crime, Friend of Dorothy, Stained Red, The Heretics, Soldier Poet King, Someone to You, and Look at Us Now are all fair game.
Okay.
Which one to start with? We're gonna start with this one. This is the one. Sorry, my iPad is filthy. But let's show the people.
Let's show the people. This is Haley's picture. Avery and I know the answer.
know. Shh.
Wait,
If you're going to sit in here, you have to be quiet.
is this an acceptable answer?
It said balls. Oh.
Oh, wait.
Just pick one. Pick any of them. They're all acceptable answers, except for balls.
Yeah.
Stained Red is correct! This is the shot that it comes from.
I'm gonna be completely
Let's show
honest
the
right now, I
people.
didn't know that, but whenever they were talking about it, I think I heard Rachel say stained red, so I used
Rachel,
my resources.
Ugly.
But I wasn't 100%
It's
sure.
obviously the zoomed in phone.
We have, alright. Second one.
Let's show the people.
I have like two options. That could be.
Heretics is correct!
My backup was Soldier Poet.
And I was so hoping you got it because it's your hand!
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's.
It is Haley's hand.
Okay, next. Soldier Poet King is correct! It comes from this shot of Rachel.
It's me. The best shot you've ever shot.
Right.
That's what she said.
Mm. I don't remember the name of it, but it's
Look at Us Now
Look
is
at Us.
correct!
That is
It
right.
was this frame of Aaliyah!
I didn't know if it was us or me.
Aaliyah.
Okay. What haven't we done yet?
Are my dogs in this?
Sure are.
It's truly hard to say.
I was about to. Is there only one from each?
No.
Okay.
Heretics
Show the
is
camera.
correct! It is
It is Keegan's head.
It is Keegan's head!
That's my present.
Adam
It's
Alex
Keegan's
420.
head and Adam's voice. Which ones haven't we done yet? Ooh. I'm going to show the people, and then I'm going to come back. What could it be? I wonder.
I'm just confused because I feel like I see ginger hair right there, and it reminds me of Quinn. But Quinn was only in one of them,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's outdoors, so therefore it has to be.
You got like 2 options.
I have like 4, kind of.
I'm gonna go safe.
Wait, is
3
Friend
options.
of Dorothy a...
Yeah, it is an option.
I think you should do a close-up of just Rachel's watch. From Friend
Oh,
of
no, it doesn't exist anymore because I edited it out. Heretics is correct. I was going for like the 3 in a row to try to trick you. It's this frame of Ben.
I was thinking just because of the rocks.
Which ones haven't I done yet?
I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's
Try
really
sweating.
hot.
Also, Haley, you're literally parked on the curb,
I know.
on top of it.
I know.
So bad for your tires.
I don't care. My tires are biffed up anyways. They're like dry rot.
Len. Avery almost tried to park on the wrong side of the road.
Soldier Poet King is correct. It's this frame of grace.
Grig.
Aww. Her.
Her. And oh wait, this is not last but not least.
I need to see that.
I think I know what that is.
Excuse me.
You two need to stop whispering.
No, we're not like actually. We're just making mouth movements.
Look at us now is correct. It's this frame of Rachel.
Bro.
I'm just.
Okay. Last. Right? Yes. Last, but certainly not least.
What? What? A Star Wars
I know what
It's
that's from.
gotta be...
Nobody No Crime.
Yeah, I'm like, it's gotta
is
be
the
Nobody No
correct
Crime.
answer.
Because that's like the only one he
This.
didn't have a great set for.
It's this.
Random.
Oh, that was
I got
that was
them all.
that was lovely. Thanks for playing. Oh my iPad's upside down. That was gorgeous. I loved that game. And what with 100% accuracy.
I think Ellie and I's game was the best.
Okay, so now we've and I think this is true. Now we've come to the portion of our show where it's time for do you have any closing thoughts that you would like to share with the class, with the people? Any closing arguments?
Well, I'm gonna be local, so if you ever need an actor, I'll be available. Because I will be very available. I don't have much going on.
Is that your last thing? Can I because that leads us into my final question.
Yes.
Which leads us into one of our final questions. If Megan Sechrist Productions continues in the future, what do you wanna see? What do you wanna see more of? Be in more of? What are your ideas?
I like being in music videos. I think it's fun. Because then I don't have to act. I don't have to say any lines.
Haley doesn't have to memorize lines.
But yeah.
Okay.
Music videos, they're pretty bomb.
They are pretty bomb. And they're easy to like crank out too.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, we need the outro music! Outro music! Turn this on. Hold on.
Oh, is it not gonna be? Wait, restart it. Wait, hold on, I gotta. Okay.
Thank you for watching the Megan Sechrist Productions Podcast, where we talk about Megan Sechrist Productions and also podcasts. I am your host, Megan Sechrist. Thanks for watching. There should be 2 more after this, and just keep going in the little YouTube playlist.